Welcome to the second installment of our F-100D Super Sabre feature series. In this episode, we're taking a closer look at the gun and strike cameras. We're honored to include real gun and strike camera footage provided by Captain Bob Ward, captured in 1970 during his time with the 612th Tactical Fighter Squadron. In the Hun, these cameras are part of a functional recording system, giving players a new way to capture their attacks directly from the aircraft. The Type N9 gun camera mounted to the sight is an electrically driven, magazine-type 16mm motion picture camera that photographs the sight reticle and target simultaneously. Gun camera operation is controlled by the modified cockpit camera selector knob. To record and save gun camera footage, the selector must be set to either gun or both. For players who do not want gun camera footage saved, recording can be disabled entirely from the Special Options menu. The gun camera effects option controls the visual style of the recording. For example, the Vintage setting adds a film grain to give the footage a more period-correct, archival look. Players can also select none if they prefer clean footage and want to apply their own filters or effects in post-production. By default, gun camera recordings are saved as AVI files inside the DCS Save Games folder. Forward and aft documentation of weapon impacts is provided by two motion picture cameras installed in a non-jettisonable pod on the underside of the left wing. The strike cameras are designed to capture bombing, rocket, and low-level attack passes. The forward camera is identical to the Type N9 that is mounted on the sight, except that the pod camera has a 20 to 80mm variable focal length lens and a larger film magazine. The aft camera is a Type DBM-4C that is electrically driven, 16mm internally loaded real-type camera. It has a 17 to 68mm variable focal length lens. Strike camera operation is controlled by the same modified cockpit camera selector knob. The selector must be set to either strike or both to record. The module also includes an in-game strike camera config that can only be accessed while the aircraft is stopped on the ground. This allows you to adjust the camera setting while viewing a live preview, making it much easier to frame the perfect shot before the mission begins. From this menu, you can adjust camera behavior such as elevation, focal length, start delays, overrun time, and effects. The aft DBM-4C camera also includes two elevation modes, upper and lower. Each mode provides its own adjustable range, giving players more flexibility when setting up the rear-facing camera view. From gun runs to strike passes, the F-100D gives players a way to capture the action from the aircraft itself, with a built-in recording system unlike anything previously seen in a DCS module. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned as we get closer to release. Visit GrinnelliDesigns.com to pre-order today.